We do a variety of things on YouTube, but most recently we have done this auction property, taking it from a dilapidated house to a beautiful dream home.
So our DIY background is kind of in renovating vans. That's kind of where we learned to work with our hands a little bit. Since moving on to houses, we've absolutely loved renovating, and we think we're going to renovate more in the future.
We actually asked on our Instagram stories, and a crazy amount of people replied DIY kitchens. From there on, we knew after seeing the reviews that we were going to go for DIY kitchens.
So I'm definitely a bit of a gamer, so the whole design process was kind of where I came into my element. Getting it and seeing it on a screen for the first time was just so cool. You could really map out your kitchen from kind of start, putting in all of the units, seeing what your kitchen of dreams is going to look like.
And for us at the time, this kitchen was completely ripped out. So when we put it in the online planner, we were like, actually, we can fit quite a lot of stuff in here, and this could look like a proper sort of family kitchen diner.
So one thing we kind of knew we wanted from the start with our design process on this kitchen was having some sort of island. Now, we weren't working with a massive space, but we knew we wanted that in here. So the way we made that work using DIY Kitchen's online planner was setting up a peninsula island that kind of sweeps around the kitchen, and it kind of just makes this nice square where everything's accessible in the middle. So we actually kitted out our kitchen with AEG appliances, and DIY Kitchens were actually working with AEG at the time, and I think they still are, where you can buy 4 kitchen appliances and you get a dishwasher for free. So that worked out well.
Saved us a good couple $100, didn't it?
It did.
As for the worktops, we went with Natural Stones, who also work with DIY kitchens. And this was a really fun process for us because we got loads of samples in the post. So that's why we actually went to DIY Kitchen Showroom, and we saw all of them in real life. And as soon as I saw this one particular showroom, do you remember the layout? And it had unique. As soon as I saw that kitchen in the showroom, I knew that we were going to go for the unique quartz with 30mm thickness and a beveled edge.
Now, choosing our kitchen units, we knew we wanted a shaker style kitchen. The colour we fell in love with at the showroom was actually this Knightsbridge blue colour, but they didn't actually do that in the range that we wanted, but all we had to do was just ask the question, and they were happy to kind of sort that out for us.
Yeah, it was very easy, and I'm so glad we went for this colour.
One thing we noticed compared to visiting other kitchen company showrooms is kind of the quality of DIY kitchens.
Defo.
Specifically the door thickness and just kind of how weighty and like well built it all feels.
Whenever friends come round, we're always like, yeah, have a look at the thickness of our doors. They're like, wow, yeah, they're thick.
That's
like,
yeah,
we know. The delivery and installation process was actually so easy. We set a date maybe about 6 weeks before, and sure enough, they came on that date at the time they said they were going to come. And also, we love the fact that it didn't come flat packed. It came pre-built. We literally just needed to put it in place, level it all, and pop the quartz on top.
Yeah, it all coming pre-built kind of made it so doable in building our own kitchen for DIYers like us to kind of take the lead and do it ourselves.
From the day we got our DIY kitchen delivered, whenever people or friends have been like, oh, we're renovating, what should we do? The first thing I say is, I highly recommend DIY kitchens.
We honestly cannot thank DIY Kitchens enough for kind of helping us transform this space from a derelict building site into our dream home.
Yeah, thank you.